部代表のヘイリー・アズブイケさんです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Good afternoon, our Secretary General, Rewa, Shinsegumi, Japan. It's my pleasure to come here, sir. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, the City Council. Good afternoon.
今日ここにお招きいただきありがとうございます。新選組の高井幹事長、そして所沢赤川4次市議会議員に謹んでご挨拶申し上げます。
Ladies and gentlemen of the party, good afternoon to you all.
書かれて嬉しく思います。
I came from Maebashi today. My name is Henry Azubike.
ご紹介ありがとうございます。私の名前はヘンリー・アズブイケです。前橋市から参りました。
I lived in Japan many years, over 30 years.
30年以上住んでおります。
Today, this wonderful opportunity that he has given me and you all to come and tell our story, I am very grateful. Thank you so much.
新選組の皆様、そしてここにいらっしゃっている皆様、私に意見を述べる機会を与えてくださり、とても嬉しく思います。ありがとうございます。
Yes, Biafra story is a very long story.
ビアフラに関しての話はとても長い話になってしまいます。
But today, because of time, I will not be able to tell all the long story. I will make it very short and very brief.
ですので、今回は非常に短い時間になりますが、短縮して短くお話しさせていただきます。
Biafra has suffered for so many years in the hand of Nigeria.
ビアフラは長年にわたりナイジェリアの一部として扱われて苦しんでまいりました。
The people of Biafra has gained independence in 1967, but lost it to Nigeria in 1970 as a result of the war.
ビアフラは1967年に独立をしましたが、1970年まで3年間独立国としていたものの、その3年間の戦争の間にナイジェリアに負けて独立国としての地位を失ってしまいました。
Yes. When we returned back to Nigeria in 1970, we believed that we are coming back to form a one unity government of Nigeria. In 1970, when we end the war, we believed that we will have one Nigeria together.
1970年に戦争が終わったときに、3つの地域が1つになり、団結して一つの国にナイジェリアとして設立したと思いました。
Yes, but we tried. The Biafra people tried to belong to Nigeria, but Nigeria has rejected us so many ways, so many times. Difficult, they rejected us.
ビアフラの我々はナイジェリアの一部として適用しようとしました。大変な努力をしたんですけれども、ナイジェリア政府はそれをあらゆる形で弾圧し、阻止し、妨害してきました。そして私たちは大変な苦しみを味わいました。
Because of that, I have to escape to Japan.
それが私が日本に逃げてこなければいけなかった理由です。
Maybe if I didn't escape from Nigeria, maybe by now I'm dead.
もし日本に逃げてこなければ、私はもうナイジェリアで死亡していたことと思います。
So I'm very grateful to Japan and the people of Japan.
日本の皆様、私を受け入れてくださり、感謝しております。
The people of Biafra, we gathered in Finland to redeclare the restoration of our independence.
ビアフラ合衆国として、去年の2024年に独立宣言を行いました。
Yes, in Finland, in Lati, from November 29th to December 3rd.
それはフィンランドのラハティ市で、2024年11月29日から12月3日までの間に行われた大会で起こりました。
We have asked Nigerian government through peaceful means to organize a referendum for us to decide whether we want to remain in Nigeria or we want to be on our own, but Nigeria refused. So we organized our own self-referendum from February 1st, 2024 to November 28th, 2024. where over 50 million Biafra
に拒否されたため、私どもはこの件に関して住民投票を行いまして、ビアフラ人の5000万人以上がそれに投票し、そのうち 98% が独立に賛成し、その結果、独立宣言に至りました。
This was as a result of a tenacious effort of Biafra people over 54 years of suffering in the hands of Nigeria.
これは54年にわたるビアフラ国民の粘り強い努力、そしてナイジェリアから受けた大変な苦しみの結果、達成されたものです。
54 years since the war ended.
戦争は一旦終わりましたが、
This war lasted for 30 months, from 1967 to 1970, 30 months. During this period, Biafra was independent nation.
1967年から1970年の間、30ヶ月にわたった戦争の間、ビアフラは国家として正式に国際社会に承認されていました。
During that period, Biafra was recognized by many countries, including Haiti, Zambia, Tanzania, and many other countries.
ザンビア、タンザニアなどたくさんの国に承認をしていただきました。
And during this war, over 3 million children were starved to death by Nigeria, blocking all areas food and amenities can come into Biafra. Over 3 million people were children and women were killed during this period, including my own younger brother who died of a sickness called kwashiorkor disease.
この戦争の間、ナイジェリアは強制的な経済封鎖をビアフラに対して行い、それは食料も止まり、ありとあらゆる生活必需品も止められました。そして300万人の以上の子供を含む大量の人々が餓死しました。そしてその中には私の弟も含まれていました。
I am lucky to be here.
私はここに今いられて大変な幸運だと思っております。
It has not been smooth road. It involves so many sacrifices.
それは決して平坦な道ではありませんでした。それは多くの犠牲を伴いました。
Yet Nigeria did not accept us.
私たちの独立をまだナイジェリアは受け入れてはおりません。
So we have to find a way to survive.
なのでビアフラは生き残る道を探しております。
The only way we will survive is our independence, freedom.
独立が自由になるための唯一の道です。
Yes, today we have achieved our independence, but it's not yet complete.
私どもは自由になりつつありますが、まだ独立は完成してはおりません。
The oppression by the Nigerian government continues. People continue to suffer from poverty, violence from Nigerian government, and the worst, Fulani herdsmen.
今なお私たちの国や貧困、ナイジェリア政府やフラニ族からの暴力に怯え、絶滅の危機にさらされています。
To be honest with you, we are at the risk of extinction as I speak to you.
完全な民族絶滅です。
Currently, the Nigerian government is pressuring Finnish government to take away the freedom of speech of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa.
ナイジェリア政府はフィンランド当局に圧力をかけて私たちの首相サイモン・エクパから言論の自由を奪っています。
Whom they have detained for no reason, for no very good reason.
全く理由なく不当に逮捕されたり、言論の自由を奪われている政治家がいっぱいおります。
It's not only him, even our main leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of this movement, who has been supported overwhelmingly by Biafrans, was adopted in Kenya and reeditioned to Nigeria.
私たちの独立運動のリーダーであるナムディ・カヌはケニアで拉致され、ナイジェリアに身柄を引き渡されました。
Many courts in Nigeria have freed him, including United Nations Working Group, freed him, but yet Nigeria government kept them still tension.
国連から彼を解放するようにナイジェリアに勧告は出ていますが、ナイジェリアはまだ彼を解放しません。
This is completely illegal.
これは完全に国際法違反です。
The only way to end this oppression is to gain the recognition of many countries of the world.
これらの弾圧を終わらせる手段は世界の多くの国々からビアフラ合衆国への承認を得ることです。
After this, our restoration of our independence, we have already requested approval from many countries around the world for recognition.
我々は世界各国の政府に対して常に承認を要求する正式な申し入れをしております。
Soon, Japanese government will receive our request for recognition.
日本政府にもその要請を正式に提出する予定でおります。
Of course, we trust the Japanese government, but now we want to do our best as well.
もちろん我々は日本政府を信用しておりますが、できうる最大限の努力をしたいと思っております。
I would like not only the government and the ruling party, but also the opposition parties and as Japanese society and everyone I'd like to know about Biafra and its current situation. That is why I am here today.
政府だけでなく、野党とその支持者の方にもビアフラとその現状を知っていただきたいのです。そのために今日私はここに来ました。
Now, independence of Biafra, I have to say this.
ビアフラの独立に関して、もう一点あります。
Nigeria is a failed state as of today.
ナイジェリアはさまざまなことを政策に失敗している国です。
Nigeria can no longer protect its citizens. Nigeria cannot protect the citizens.
ナイジェリアは市民を守ってはおりません。
Nigeria cannot feed its citizens.
ナイジェリアは市民を弾圧しています。
Children are dying because of where they go to beg for rice on the Christmas period, they were killed to beg for rice.
子供は食べ物を得るために人を殺したりもしております。
Nigeria is often referred to as giant of Africa, but this is completely false image.
ナイジェリアはしばしばアフリカの巨人と呼ばれますが、それは間違ったイメージです。
The current situation of Igbo people living in Biafra is hell on earth.
まさに今、イボ族のナイジェリアにおける状況はこのような地獄のような状況です。
With the exploitation of resources, indiscriminate violence by the Nigerian military.
暴力、フラン族の襲撃など、それらに怯えております。
But please don't get us wrong.
誤解しないでください。我々は一貫して平和的な独立を目指しています。
Throughout the long independent movement, we have never committed terrorism. We have never challenged Nigeria. We have always asked for peaceful division of Nigeria.
長い独立運動を通じてテロを行ったことは一度もありませんし、こちらからナイジェリア軍に戦闘を挑んだこともありません。
However, Nigeria brings brutal force instead of dialogue, and we have to defend ourselves.
ですが、自衛のための武力は必要だと思っております。
I will say it again, Nigeria is a third nation.
ナイジェリアは問題を抱えた国です。
Nigeria is completely failed country. Biafra independence is the only solution.
ビアフラの独立が唯一の解決。
I would be happy if I could gain your understanding.
皆さんのご理解が得られると嬉しく思います。
Since Gumi's philosophy is similar to ours in that it respects human rights, it is a universal right and value of humanity.
名誉新選組の理念は人権の尊重という点で私たちと共通しています。それは人類の普遍的価値です。
I heard that Rewa recently has several experts in international human rights issues.
令和新選組には国際人権問題の専門家がいらっしゃると聞いています。
Their knowledge is our hope.
その方たちの知識や経験が私たちの希望です。
Today, I bring an official message from the government of Biafra.
今日私はビアフラ政府からの正式なメッセージを携えてきました。
It contains our constitution, our history, our national government organization.
それには我々の憲法や歴史や国の組織が書いてあります。
It also contains the restoration of our independence, the grievances, and the statement.
そして私たちの独立と国としての復活を望む意見と声明が書かれております。
Please carefully check on them.
ぜひよくそれをご覧いただきたいと思います。
And if everything is okay, I would like you all to support us that Biafra can be recognized.
そしてご同意いただければ、ビアフラが国家として承認されるようにサポートしていただきたいのです。
We need allies, we need friends, we want to make friends across the globe. And you are important to us as Biafrans.
私たちには仲間が必要です。味方が必要です。皆様のお力が必要です。それがビアフラに必要なものです。
Japan and the nation of Biafra is similarity.
日本とビアフラ共和国にはたくさんの共通点があります。
In this part of the world, Japan is referred as the rising sun of the nation of the rising sun.
第二次大戦の後、日本は日の昇る国として復活しました。
In Africa, Biafra is also considered or called the nation of the rising sun. That's why you can see the sign of rising sun in our boat.
ビアフラの国旗にも、日が昇る太陽の絵が描かれております。
So we need Japan to stand with Biafra, and you and me, our here, are the Japanese that can take our case to the people of Biafra and support us to get our independence, and we will have a very smooth relationship that will be beneficial to both Japan and Biafra.
日本とビアフラの友好を深め、皆様と手を取り合ってどうかお力を貸していただきたいと思います。そしてスムースな交流関係、友好関係を築いていけたらと思っております。
Today, I will enforce this message that I have brought today from the government of Biafra to the Secretary General, Mr. Takai, with the hope that the 80 million Biafrans who are today suffering in Nigeria will one day live in peace in Biafra land.
高井幹事長に今日ビアフラ政府からの正式なメッセージをお渡ししたいと思います。そして8000万人の苦しんでいるビアフラ国民の思いを託したいと思います。
To be able to achieve this as quick as possible, we need your support.
できるだけ早い助けを必要としています。
Thank you very much.
ありがとうございます。
Here I have the for the restoration of the independent state of Biafra.
独立宣言のステートメントです。
Then here is the Biafra Declaration Handbook. Contains a lot of information regarding the human rights abuses and all the way Nigeria has treated Biafrans badly.
ビアフラ国民に対する虐殺などの歴史情報が書いた本です。
And here we have the Biafran Constitution, the law that will guide and protect all citizens of Biafra.
ビアフラ合衆国の法律、憲法などを記した本になります。
This is how far we have worked as a nation and all the institutions we have put in place to be able to start our journey to nationhood. 進めたいなのでよろしくお願いします。
初めてですね、政党に対しては初めて令和に対して来てくれる。その素晴らしいことに言ってます。
Alright, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first who will collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. You don't share for the Obodo as the matter where we say it they reach for our hand for the southeastern part of Nigeria, especially Anambra State will be like say it they burn like fire now as it they be. Southeast insecurity, Justice Azoka, other prominent politicians kidnapped and killed. Legit journalist Rowan Adola Yusuf has over 9 years of experience covering public affairs. Onitsha, Anambra State, tales of heartlessness and woes have continued to persist in the southeast geopolitical zone as a result of the unending spate of mindless killings in the region. While active politicians constitute the fatality figures, other prominent citizens who are not serving in the government have been victims. In May 2021, Ahmed Gulak, a former aide to ex-President Goodluck Jonathan, was killed in cold blood in Imo State. The assailant repeated the same horrific template in Anambra 4 months later when they attacked and murdered Chike Akunyi, the husband of the late boss of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, Dora Akunyi. News surfaced on Thursday, February 6, 2025, that Justice Azuka, the lawmaker representing Onitsha North State constituency in the Anambra House of Assembly, who was kidnapped in late 2024, was discovered dead. Stray bullet kills woman as gunmen kidnap police student in Delta. Azuka was found dead on the popular Second Niger Bridge. The Labour Party chieftain was kidnapped on Christmas Eve in 2024 at about 9 a.m. at Ugunapamba inland town, Onitsha, while he was returning home for the Christmas celebration. Subsequently, he was declared missing. However, the vehicle in which he was kidnapped was reportedly later recovered around Upper Iweka area of Onitsha. No week passed by without stories of people being kidnapped in different parts of the 5 states that make up the Southeast Zone. Stories abound of innocent travelers who were caught in the web of their devil kidnappers and taken into bushes where they were kept. At the same time, the abductors demanded ransom from their families. In the Nigeria Southeast region in 2022, the Southeast Zone recorded the highest number of reported death tolls as 449 people were killed in the zone. Activities of those who were dubbed as unknown gunmen increased in the southeast as they unleashed terror on politicians, police officers, police stations, facilities of the Independent National Electoral Commission, and other public facilities. Breaking. All right. Also in September, Senator Ifeanyi Oba, now late, was on his way to Nnewi when he was attacked by gunmen in Enugu in Anambra State. His convoy was shot at least 5 persons, including 2 policemen, were killed. Oba, surviving as the vehicle he was riding in was a bulletproof. In the same vein, gunmen in December 2023 attacked a convoy suspected to belong to Anambra State-born former politician Godfather Chris Oba. Reports say the vehicle in the convoy were riddled with bullets, just as 2 police operatives attached to the politicians were killed. It was also gathered that another politician and an LP chieftain, Valentine Ozigbo, already escaped the attack. In most cases, no group claimed responsibility for these deadly attacks. However, the indigenous people of Biafra and its armed wing have been accused of masterminding kidnapping and killings in the southeast over the past few years, an accusation the group has repeatedly denied. Tragedy as gunmen kill father-son in Rivers State react. In this post, alright, welcome back. This is happening live in the southeastern part of Nigeria. And if you look at the victims of some of this event or some of this acts, you will agree with me that the people who has been suffering this thing are politicians because they have failed to do the needful. They have failed to do what is right. They have failed to uphold the people. They have failed to build infrastructural development, build factories, companies, good roads, good hospitals, good employment opportunities where the youth can be employed, and vacuum does not exist as long as life is in existence. There is nothing like existence of vacuum. Vacuum does not exist. So when these young people, when these youth find vacuum, where they can fill in the vacuum that is in their life, you see them acting in one way or the other. You see them doing all kinds of things, all manner of things, in order to be able to, close the vacuum in their life. So I think the government should do their work. The government should do their work, because some time ago these politicians, these bourgeois, thought that some of these things are going to be affecting the poor masses, but as it is now, it is moving from the poor to the rich. Because the kidnappers does not kidnap the poor, they are looking for the rich man to kidnap. They know quite all right that the poor man does not have money, and they are looking for the rich man to kidnap. So I think it's high time the government of the day should sit up and do their work as government. Because without sitting up, I think a lot is going to happen. Even though that recently in Anambra State, Soludo has introduced what is called Operation Aguna Chamber. It's more like Operation Sweep. This is not the first time we are hearing oppression in Anambra State. We have heard about Operation Sweep. Also, the issue of Bakassi boys from Aba, who came those days around 2002, 2003 in Anambra State during the time of Mbadinuju, and now it is Operation Udogachi. We have seen all these things. But the main thing is that our government should not only fight crime, they should also fight the root of crime. The root of crime is joblessness, because an idle man is the devil's workshop. An idle man is the devil's workshop, and that is how it is. So if there is no place for these youths to fix themselves, they will completely become the devil's workshop. All right, as it is in Anambra State, the decomposing body of abducted Anambra lawmaker found at Second Niger Bridge. According to Sahara reporters, a combined security team has discovered the decomposing body of Honorable Justice Azoka, a member of the Anambra State House of Assembly at the Second Niger Bridge. Azoka, who represented Onitsha North Constituency 1, was abducted on Tuesday, December 24, 2024, while returning home via Ugunakpapa Road in Ilantan, Onitsha. The lawmaker, a chieftain of the Labour Party, had regained his mandate after a court ruling removed Honorable Douglas Ebuna of the People's Democratic Party, who was initially declared the winner of the 2023 election. According to reports, Azuka was kidnapped at gunpoint in a swift operation that lasted less than 5 minutes. A security source confirmed the arrest of those responsible for the crime. We have arrested the culprit that kidnapped and killed him. They were arrested very late last Wednesday night, and they took security personnel to the location where they dumped the corpses. The source told Sahara reporters the incident had been described as a significant loss to the state and the Onitsha community. It is sad and tragic. What a huge loss. May his soul rest in peace and in perfect peace. Amen. Our condolence and heartfelt sympathy to his family, the traditional ruler of Onitsha, Obi of Onitsha, Dr. Alfred Achebe, and the entire people of Onitsha North Constituency 1, the source added. All right, looking at the scenario, you find out that what happened to Azoka looks more like a political issue. Not pointing an accusing finger, but immediately after he regained his mandate, the next thing was that he was kidnapped. Not just that he was kidnapped and killed, and his body was found at the Second Niger Bridge after so many days of missing. So this could be a political matter because, of course, you know how it be for the obodo. They say if no fight, no politics. So for you to be a politician in Nigeria or in Africa in general, one day you got back body. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first one to collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.